Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning!
Are you all ready for today's session?
Yes!
Okay, may I see your thumbs up sign? And your big smile. All right, I think you're all ready for today's session. So my topic for today is about the organ systems of the human body. And of course, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rebecca Joana Indino, and I will be your instructor for today's session. For the intended learning outcome, so at the end of the session, you, as the student, should be able to, number one, enumerate the different organ systems of the human body, and second, to describe the functions of each organ system. Okay, so presenting to you the human body. Since we're all seafarers, why is it important for you to study the human body?
Just in case there's something happen on board, so we know what kind of check we want to.
What kind of checking
Yeah,
you would like to do? Are there any answers? Yes, sir.
So we will be familiar with our body and would know how to take care of it.
Okay. So during, when you're on board, you might encounter some emergencies, and sometimes you might need medical advice. You call for medical advice, and sometimes the doctor, and most of the time, the doctor will tell you, check the pulse, assess this one, so you know which part are you going to look at. So is this clear?
Yes.
Okay, so in the body, there are 11. So these are the 11. But for this session, we'll be focusing first with the first 6. Okay, so namely the circulatory, nervous system, respiratory, digestive, skeletal, and the muscular system. Okay, so for the detailed anatomy and physiology, we will have a different session for that. Is that clear, gentlemen?
Yes.
Okay, so I want you to try cracking your knuckles like this. Oh, I'm hearing some sound. So where does the sound came from?
From the joints.
From the joints? From the bones. Okay, so our first system is the skeletal system. Okay, so our body is composed of 206 bones. Okay, and what do you think is the function of the skeletal system? So imagine, this is your rib cage, right? And inside that is your heart. So what does it do to your heart?
Protect.
Very good. It protects the heart, it protects the organs. And then does it give you the shape?
Yes.
The shape?
Yes.
Yeah, so it provides shape and support.
Structure.
And this is also where the production of blood cells happens and the storage of calcium. That's why when we were still little kids, our parents would always tell us to drink
Milk.
milk because it's full of calcium. All right. And the skeletal system allows you to move. Okay. So now, I want you to try doing this. Okay, so when you do this thing, what do you want to show off? Muscle. Okay, so our next system is the muscular system. So our body is composed of around 605 muscular systems, but we will name that on the succeeding meeting. Okay? So the function of the muscular system is to enable our body to move through the use of
Muscles.
Okay, so what's the first system? Skeletal. What is its function?
Support.
Protection,
Blood cells regeneration.
blood cell production, and
Body
movement. The second one?
Muscular.
Okay, so what does it do?
Move. Allows you to move.
Through the use of?
Muscles.
Okay, very good.
To show.
Okay, so now for the third system, can you tell me, can you point where your heart is?
The
middle of your chest.
Okay, so when we speak of the heart, can we connect it with the blood?
Yes.
Does the blood circulate around the body?
Yes.
Therefore, if it circulates around the body, the next system would be
Circulatory.
very good, circulatory system. So what does the circulatory system do? By the way, it is also called the cardiovascular because it contains the heart and the blood vessels. And what does it do? It transports materials to and from the cells. Okay, so mostly oxygen and nutrients. So, circulatory, you do that It will enable you to remember that it circulates around the body. Okay. Now, are there times when you feel nervous?
Yes.
Okay, so who tells you that you're nervous? What part of the body tells you that
Nervous.
you're
The mind. The heart.
The
the
nerves.
Brain.
the brain? The brain. Okay. So when you're nervous, your heart beats
Faster.
very fast, and then your brain tells you that you are nervous. So the fourth system is the nervous. I'm nervous. The nervous system. Okay. So the nervous system is composed of the brain and the spinal cord. And what does it do? It's like your central processing unit or the CPU of your computer. So it gathers and interprets information. Does it enable us to respond to information?
Yes.
Yes.
And it helps maintain homeostasis. When we say homeostasis, it's the equilibrium in the body, wherein the nervous system controls and regulates the body functioning, the parts of our body. So again, what's the first system?
Skeleton.
Okay, so what does your skeletal system do?
Protect.
Movement.
Support.
Okay, second system.
Muscle.
What does it do?
Helps move.
Reduce the muscle. The third system.
Circulatory.
The third system. What does it do?
Circulate oxygen to the body.
Okay, and then the fourth one.
The nervous
Nervous system. So what does the nervous system do?
Interprets information.
Interprets information, allows you to respond to information and maintain balance or homeostasis inside your body. And I want you to breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. So that process is called, that is the breathing process. Now which organ system allows us to breathe?
Lungs.
The lungs. And the lungs is part of the respiratory system. So the respiratory system, the oxygen goes into our body and then expels carbon dioxide. Okay. And the last one is the digestive system. Okay, so normally when you eat, what do you do? Do you put something in your mouth?
Yes.
You put something in your mouth. So the first function of the digestive system is to take in food through your mouth, ingest, and then after that what happens?
Goes down.
It goes down. The digestive system breaks it down into smaller molecules and absorbs nutrients. And what happens to those indigestible materials that we have eaten? Okay, it goes to waste. And it becomes your feces. Okay. So again, what are the 6 organ systems that we have tackled today? Number 1, number 2,
Circulatory.
Nervous.
Respiratory. That's one.
what's the last one? Digestive system. Okay, so again the skeletal system, what does the skeletal system do?
Protection. Support.
Protect, support, and then your muscular.
Helps movement. Allows me to move.
Okay, and then your circulatory system.
Circulates oxygen.
Circulate the blood, oxygen, and
Nervous system.
nervous system.
Maintains balance.
Maintains balance.
Okay, homeostasis, interprets information, responds to information, and respiratory system.
Allows the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide.
Okay, and the last one.
Digestive system.
Okay, now can some of you enumerate the 6 different organ systems that we have tackled today? Who would like to start? Yes, sir.
Skeletal system, muscular system, circulatory system, respiratory system, nervous system, digestive system.
Very good. Okay, how about for this side? Yes, sir.
We have the skeletal system, muscular system, and circulatory, and then nervous, respiratory, and digestive system.
Okay, so how about from the middle? Sir, would you
Yes,
like
sir.
to try?
I don't remember the other, but I
Okay, so just tell me
mentioned
what you remember.
muscular and then skeletal and digestive.
So you remember 3 only?
Uh,
How about
skeletal?
number 1,
Yeah.
the skeletal.
And then number 2 is muscular. And
Okay.
then number 3 is the about the nervous.
Okay.
And then number 4 is this one nervous. Respiratory system.
And
And then the last but not least is the digestive system.
okay, very good, sir. Now, I will be flashing pictures of the different body system, and I want you to identify and give me its function. Okay, so is the instruction clear? So I'm showing you a picture. I want you to identify which body part, which body system, and tell me its function. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, number 1, sir, would you like to answer?
Skeleton.
Skeletal system. So what is its function?
It's support and protect. Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, next picture. Sir.
Muscular.
Okay, function?
The function is to help you move. The use of muscles.
Okay, very good. Okay, next. Sir.
Circulatory system.
Okay, its function?
Circulate the blood.
Very good.
Oxygen.
Okay, next picture.
Nervous system.
Oh, sir. Okay, so what about the nervous system?
Makes you nervous.
Does it make you nervous?
No.
It's like your CPU? Information
Information.
related?
Command.
Okay, next. Sir.
Respiratory system.
Okay.
Used to intake oxygen and expel carbon dioxide.
Very good. And the last one? Oh, sir, what about the digestive system?
It's responsible for absorbing the nutrients that we ingest.
Okay, so I believe the 6 body system are already clear. Do you have any question before I recap everything? Clarification? Okay, so again, we have studied about the first six of the different organ system inside our body. The skeletal, the muscular, circulatory, nervous system, digestive, and the respiratory system. And also its function. Okay. No more questions, are you sure? Now, before I end my topic, do you think how long is your small intestine in terms of feet? Yeah. Can you guess how long?
Small.
In terms of feet?
10.
10 feet? Higher?
24.
24? Higher?
50.
Oh, lower?
48.
Lower? Lower?
36 and a half. 35 and a half.
Huh?
28.
No, lower.
27.
20.
25.
Higher?
21.
25. So intestine is 25 feet long. And with that, I would like to thank you all for your cooperation. And I hope you have a very nice day later. Goodbye.
Yes.